Let's turn to Adam Schiff. There's new information now that's now come out from the declassified information coming out of the FBI, coming from Kash Patel, coming from Dan Bongino. And the source of this information is a lifelong Democrat. It's a Democratic staffer who goes to the FBI and says what? Well, says that Adam Schiff, while on the Intelligence Committee, was knowingly leaking classified information to the media. His motive, very simple, to get Trump. The staffers were aware that they were leaking the classified information. One staffer, and it could very well be this whistleblower, raised the problem. You can't do this. This is not allowed. This is not only illegal, it borders on treason. And apparently the other staffers told him, don't worry, we're not going to get caught. Don't worry, we're not going to get busted. Now, one reason, by the way, that staffers can give this kind of assurance is they know that nobody is going to out them. The media that receives the leaks wants to keep getting them. They also are ideologically in league with Adam Schiff and the Intelligence Committee. And so they are, in a way, colluding with the Intelligence Committee to get these leaks out. The leaks only have power, after all, if they can be transmitted widely through the media. The media is playing a very knowing role in this whole escapade. Obviously, Adam Schiff himself is not going to hold his staffers accountable. He's the one who's directing the leaks in the first place. And finally, apparently, Adam Schiff had a kind of an ambition behind all this, and that is to become the CIA director. Think of it, the leaker on the Intelligence Committee was hoping that Hillary Clinton would win the election and he would become the CIA chief if she won. So here you see that absolutely ugly and sordid, not ugly and sordid Adam Schiff, you may have thought I was going to go there, but I meant this ugly and sordid combination of motives: personal aggrandizement, ideological viciousness, no holds barred, willing to break the law, this smug confidence that I can do it because no one's ever going to come after me. Who's going to come after me? Democrats always get away with this kind of stuff. This is the world in which this character, Adam Schiff, inhabits. And this is really one reason why it is not only ideal, it's not only preferable, it is an utter necessity that the DOJ, within the limits of the statute of limitations, brings charges against these people. Now, Adam Schiff, you know, is not only facing some liability here, he's also facing some risk or some liability on his mortgage scams. And by the mortgage scams, what I mean is that he is simultaneously declaring a home in California as a primary residence. This way he gets the California homeowner's tax exemption at the same time that he's listing his Maryland home as his primary residence to get preferential loan terms for his mortgage in the Washington, D.C. area. You can't have two primary residences. Either you live in California and you commute to D.C. and have a second place there, or the other way around. But Schiff has been having it both ways, and making these claims, by the way, at the same time. It's not like he was initially permanently based in California, then he moved and made Maryland his primary residence. He is simultaneously claiming benefits, in a sense, at both ends. So it would be really nice to see Schiff held accountable on both counts, held accountable for the seeming mortgage shenanigans on the one hand, that's called that personal corruption, and then also be held accountable for these illegal leaks if they are in fact found to be criminally culpable upon further investigation. In other words, what we have now are these disclosures that seem to point to violations of law, but further investigation will reveal whether there were, in fact, these violations of law. And if there were, and if there are these violations of law, then it would be great to see Schiff held accountable for it. In a time when Hollywood continues to peddle moral confusion, cultural decay, Angel Studios is doing something truly remarkable, creating films that inspire and reflect our values. Their latest release, Sketch, is a prime example. Imagine Stranger Things meets Inside Out, but with virtue, with imagination, and heart at the center. The story follows a young girl whose sketchbook falls into a mysterious pond, only to have her wild, colorful drawings spring to life. It's suspenseful, funny, and deeply moving. It's entertainment with a moral compass. If you're a premium Angel Guild member, you already have 2 free tickets waiting for Sketch in theaters now. If not, now is the time to join Angel. Take a stand for media that strengthens families instead of tearing them down. You'll also unlock Angel's entire streaming library, content that aligns with faith, freedom, and truth. Visit angel.com/Dinesh today. Become a part of the Angel Guild. Receive your 2 free tickets to Sketch in theaters now. Go to angel.com/Dinesh.